Hi everybody. So in this session, I'm going to tell a manual hide net in checkpoint. So mostly organizations use manual hide net and manual static net while doing NAT. Use automatic NAT, but very rarely. Okay, because there are no meaning. We can say like much control on the automatic static net. Okay, so we'll see in this session we'll see theory as well as some example also. Like I have taken all the things here, so it's kind of a lab also. So like manual hide net, for example, when you use manual hide net, right? For example, there are, let me take the pen. There are, 1, 2, 3, or, 10, 20 inside, internal PC. And if you want like this PC, go on the internet. So we can do, a NAT of all our internal PC to the one egress interface IP. Okay, so it is going to NAT it with this IP. Just consider an example. Okay, so you can use egress interface IP or you can use same range like egress interface range IP, but for that we need to create a proxy R. So there are one or two additional things we need to do when we are configuring manual hide net and we are using the same range IP of the egress interface. So it's kind of overlaid. We can say overlaid also. So whatever internal PC you are overloading with single IP. Okay, and so when for example, take example for the PC.10. So if you want, if this PC want to go on the internet, it will come to the firewall. Firewall is going to NAT with this IP, and it will take some port, for example, 1, 2, 3, and then it will talk to the Google DNS 8.8.8.8. I'm just taking this is the destination. If this is going to reply, it is replying to the this IP, and this firewall is going to recognize like this traffic for the .10 or .20 or .30. So it is going to recognize with the help of source port. It is 123, so it will go to it will send to the .10. For example, for this, it will take some other port, like example 2 to 4. And for example, let's take same destinations. It will reply to the same IP, but it is going to recognize with the port. Okay, so it's 2 to 4, so it is for the 20 PC. So we can say like overlaid. Manual hide net is kind of overlaid, overload and net we can say. So we are just overloading all IP inside IP to the single egress interface IP. So that is called manual hide net. In Palo Alto, it is called dynamic and IP port. Dynamic and port generally we call. Okay. Okay, so for creating, manual hide net, first we need to create a object. For example, let me just erase it. For example, we have LAN network. LAN subnet is 192.162.1.0. For example, in it is /24. So in /24, basically, we can consider like at least 256 host can connect with the help of this subnet. Just take example. So first we need to create one object, network object. And we need to create just blank object. We don't need to use NAT inside the object. This is the beauty of manual net, okay? But in case of automatic net, we generally using NAT in the same section. Like while creating object, we were using the NAT. But in case of manual, just create the blank object, network object, okay? Okay, so we need to just create one network object for your inside PC. So we can create like this. We need to go to the objects then go on the Object Explorer, or we can in Object Explorer, if you go and if you go here like new network, so go on the object section, new network. You don't need to go Object Explorer, go on the object, new network, and create your network. Just create blank network, okay? Don't use NAT here, okay? And we need to create one host. For example, we have created one network object for this range 192.161.0/24. But if you want, but we wanted to translate with this IP, or we are using the same range IP, like 129.10, for example. Okay. So for this IP, we need to create one object host 172.129.100. Just take example. Okay. So we have created both two objects, one for our inside PC. It is a range of 1.0/24. We have created one network and all our internal PC in the range of 1.0/24. Means /24 network. So our inside PC in the this range. So we have created one network for the inside PC. And we have created one host so that our inside PC will translate with this IP. Okay. Then we need to come on the a smart console, log in a smart console, and add rule on top. Okay, so then we need to create, come here on the smart console, go on the security policy, then go on the NAT section here, and then add rule on top, original source, whatever we have created one network object, keep original source, original destination will keep any, original services will keep any, and translated source. We want like when this PC go to the internet, it should translate it with this IP 172.129, sorry, 172.129.100. Okay, that's it. And we want like a NAT method is hide. So go right click on the NAT method and select as a hide. Okay. And then of course we need security policy also. So we need to create one security policy. Okay. So like we can keep like any. It is not recommended to production, but in lab environment, just keep any, or we can keep like a specific also. Okay. Like original source is our line PC, and we can say like a inside network, or original source we can say like source is our inside computer. So we can keep here like 192.161.0/24 whatever network we have created. Destination is any we can keep because you want to go on the internet, so we are not sure about destination, and services whatever you want, and action is accept. So security policy is also required. Apart from that, if we are creating manual NAT, we need to go on the global properties, and we need to enable this option, merge manual proxy ARP configuration, because we are not going to use egress interface IP. We are going to use, we have used egress interface range IP like 172.129.100. For that, we need to create proxy ARP. Okay. So first for creating proxy ARP and it should work. Then for that we need to enable this option, merge manual proxy ARP configuration, and then go on the GUI section here. If you come in the ARP sections, and here add ARP. So we need to give IP 172.129.100, and interface should be outside interface, and real IP of the actual interface IP address. This one. So actual MAC is going to work. Whatever MAC for this IP is actual going to work, but this PC had no idea like which IP is going to be NATed. So they have idea like I'm NATed with 129.100, but actual work is done by 129.1. That's called proxy. इन शॉर्ट आपको बता दूं, काम कोई और कर रहा है, बट इनको पता है कि मेरा तो ट्रांसलेशन 120 से हो रहा है, बट एक्चुअल वर्क इज डन बाय 129.1, ऐसे समझो। ओके, we need to enable merge manual proxy R configuration, and here we need to proxy R entry here. Then we need a security policy, and then install the policy and they test the connectivity. It should work. Okay. So let's see a little bit like how we can do. Let me. So first, we need to here go on the object. First, we need to enable a manual proxy R option. So we need to go on the global properties, especially when doing manual net. Go on the networks. Here we need to enable. I have already enabled merge manual proxy R configuration. We need to enable it. Click OK. This is the first option. Second option, we need to come here and add the proxy R pin tree. And then rule is already allowed like any we can keep a specific original source like our inside PC network. We can say like 192.168.1.0/24 destination any services we can keep as per the requirement. Go if you come in the NAT section, we need to original source your LAN PC. So we need to create like for example here and come here and network, and for example inside we can say like inside network, and we can use IP 192.168.1.0, and subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. I'm just taking little just example. I'm not going to implement this because this is not IP schema for my lab. So I just wanted to show like how we can play on the check part. Okay. So this is our inside PC subnet. So all our inside PC like internal PC in this subnet range. Okay, 192.168.1.0 as per this topology. This one. And for example, translated source, just consider like just create one host for that range, whatever it is mentioned on the our document. So just create, for example, WAN host, and IP was 172.129.100. Okay. So this is our original source, original destination any, original services any, and translated source when this is going to the internet is going to translate with this IP, and this will going to communicate over the internet. So when traffic comes from the internet, it is trying to reply to this IP, and again it will be converted, and this it will firewall send request back to the inside PC. Okay, and in right click, and we can change net method static or hide. So it is hide, so we can keep hide. Okay, in case of static, just click on NAT method and you can use static. Okay, and then we need to install the policy. Proxy R configuration I have already detailed. So what we need to mention here, 172.29, 129, 100. Just I'm just taking example. This is not the actual interface IP address in my topology, but I'm telling on the basis of whatever it is mentioned in the documents. So that is fine for understand. Okay. A real IP address, for example, our real IP address of the interface, outside interface 172.29 and 129.1, for example. So actual work is done by 129.1, but inside PC को ये लगेगा भाई मैं तो नाइट होकर इससे जा रहा हूँ, and it will show in the log also. Okay. So how it will look like in the logs? See, this is our source 192.168.1.10. This is our inside PC, and if it is trying to communicate with Google DNS 8.8.8.8, it is NATed with IP 172.129.110. What? Sorry, 172.129.129.129.100. So this is the IP we created under proxy ARP entry. Okay. So it is NATed with 172.29.129.100. So if you see in the log section, while in setting the traffic, it will look like that. So source is this, destination is, but while existing from the firewall, it is netted with this IP 172.129.129.100. This logs looks will look like this. Okay, so this is about manual hide net in checkpoint. If you like this video, please share, subscribe as much as possible. I'm going to upload this series one by one. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for your time.